All right, guys, a quickie. Day 5. It's Sunday, May 21st, 2023. I've skipped quite a few days of recording on here. Had a whole ton of stuff to do. It's Sunday night right now. It's a little after 10. I'm about to go to bed, but just wanted to put this recording up. So, I had about $15. I think it's $15.95 from one of my 4 podcasts. Now I didn't see that number before. I don't know what day that amount started showing up. It's from Ambassador Ads. Through Spotify podcasts. I don't know what I did or from how long ago it is. It's hard to understand the analytics for things. My Spotify app on my phone compared to the actual websites when I go online and log in on my laptop, the analytics, the data's different. The information about the ads is different on all 4 of the podcasts. I can't really tell. It says how many listeners I have, and then I go in the other part and it says, I'm eligible for ambassador ads, but I have to wait for a certain length of time. So it seems like maybe it's a better deal than what was going on with Anchor only, but I don't really know exactly how much I'm getting. According to what it says on my phone, it seems to be about up to 13 cents a day for some days. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's just not easy to predict because I don't know in real time what's happening, and I'm getting conflicting information, so I can't really strategize. I guess my strategy is just going to be focus on the podcast that's making the most money, that's showing me that it's making the most money right now, which is kind of why I haven't fully been recording as much as possible, and because I'm busy and because I'm tired. I spent most of the weekend resting, kind of forcing myself to rest and meditate and read and do a lot of self-care activities. So I'll be fresh for the week, hopefully, and at least get in a few strong days. But yeah, it's confusing. I don't understand. I'm not complaining. It's money, but I don't understand fully what is happening. Let me see if I can look. I'm gonna see right now if I can look on my laptop. And see, because I wasn't looking on my laptop, I was only looking on my smartphone, my iPhone. Just give me a second to log in over here. PIN is incorrect. No, it isn't. Alright, so I'm gonna check all these out. I don't know why this computer looks so bright. Okay. Actually, no. I hope I'm not having any problems with the video card. This is a weird color. Everything has almost a little neon tint to it. That is not normal. Alright. Are we gonna load? The reason why I use my phone so often is because our household Wi-Fi sucks. And I don't have availability to use this phone as a hotspot. All right. So yeah, these numbers, I can't do anything with it. Like, it's just a little frustrating. Like, I can't do anything with the numbers if they're not the same numbers, you know. According to the website itself, it seems a little more in depth, and it also, I don't know if it's giving me accurate information about post-read ads. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. So, anyways, when I look at my Amazon KDP account, which is a little off topic here, I don't know if any of my books are ready to be sold. I'll check on that in the morning. I'm not trying to do all this tonight. Sorry, I got a couple other pods to check. So, alright, I checked that one. Okay, I've got 3 others I need to check. So, the one that shows that it's making money, I don't know how or why. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing that's making it money. Like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just rambling on there like I ramble on here. I'm just rambling everywhere, so I don't really understand. Like, the reason why I want to understand is because I want to be able to repeat a process. Like, if you find that something's making money doing something one way, then, you know, repeat the process and it'll make money doing it, you know, consistently until they change something, like what happened before with Anchor, switching everything to Spotify for podcasters and changing all the ads and making it completely ridiculous. Because right now we're in a phase of it being very ridiculous. And it's a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so this is going to take a while to log that one in. I have to log them all in separately, and they're all so slow. Okay. So I'm going to go look at the one that says it was making the most. I don't understand why. I don't have any clue. There's nothing that makes any sense to me about any of this. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, I just don't understand it. Yeah, the RPM is $10.50. I feel like before my RPMs got up to like $30-something at one point, so I have one active ad, one ended ad. The ended ad was still at a $10.50 RPM that got $9.45. This one currently is at $15.95. Oh, so it's saying something. It's saying to continue. So it says to stay eligible for ambassador ads, you'll need to continue to meet eligibility criteria. So I'm going to need to continue to meet eligibility criteria. This pod seems to be meeting eligibility criteria. The other ones actually also seem like they are. But I don't know how come I got 260 total plays on May 17th for this specific podcast. Like, what was going on May 17th? I didn't even post anything that important May 17th. So that's why it's, like, really weird to me. Like, yeah, it's making $15.95 now, but is it gonna do that every month or every week or every day, or, like, what is that number representative of? I don't remember paying for ads. Did I? I don't remember paying for any ads. But if I look at estimated earnings, yeah, it's basically about max 13 cents a day. It's not a lot of money at all. And then I have to keep up the traffic, which I don't even know how to keep up the traffic. I don't know how to do that because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to study this a little bit more when I get some time and figure out what it is going on. Because when I look at these episodes and I look what was posted on the 17th, there was nothing posted on the 17th. I posted 2 things on May 16th. One of them was the regular daily, and another one was about modern religions and control. And most of the episodes don't have that many people listening to them. It's like a few people listening to them. So I don't know why on March 17th, all of a sudden, people were just flocking over here. Like, that makes no sense to me. But that's one podcast. Let me see. There's one that I just almost never check because I hardly ever record on there anymore. But sometimes it's just a little surprising. So yeah, just as expected, it shouldn't have any money because I'm not doing anything. But podcasting is definitely one of the weirdest things you can get into. So for this other podcast, apparently I'm meeting the eligibility criteria without even posting anything. I've already qualified for ambassador ads twice and still have to continue to qualify. It says as far as the ended ad on Anchor, the RPM was $10.50. The balance on that was $22.42. And it says for the active ad, which isn't available to me right now, it says we're working on setting you up with ambassador ads. This could take some time. We appreciate your patience. It says a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. I think somebody left the hose on and my parents are outside, like, trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, they turned it off. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like this. Okay, so my other podcast is nowhere near getting close to ambassador ads. I'm like a quarter of the way there. And it has no money. So none of this is very useful information. So basically, it doesn't seem to matter, as far as I'm seeing, how much I post. The podcasts where I post the most often seem to make the least amount of money, and the ones where I just post kind of whenever the heck, it seems like some of those episodes get higher listens and a lot more traffic, and they both qualify for ads. So I don't know. Maybe posting daily is no longer recommended with maybe posting daily is no longer recommended with this. With my parents are saying that they left the hose on for like over 2 hours. Like probably like from 6 to like almost 10:30. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I have nothing to really say that makes any sense. I'm gonna have to check back and see if the other podcast made any money. While I'm on here, I might as well check this stupid Facebook thing from the other day. Let's see if I'm still banned. I don't even know. I try to keep all my windows open. Yeah, I'm still restricted, I think. Let me refresh. Yeah, I'm still restricted on my ad account, so Meta is useless to me right now. I was trying to wait 48 hours to see if, I would get past the process. Just let it go 48 hours and see if it would just naturally reset and take me off restriction. But I'm still on restriction, so well, it says permanently restricted because my identity can't be confirmed. So if it's permanently restricted, I guess I can't do anything. It doesn't say temporary. It says permanent. And that's since the 17th. That was last week. So as far as the online store and placing ads, the TikTok route is a bit of a pricey risk. The Facebook route, I'm already restricted. So there goes that. The person I paid on Fiverr did nothing helpful. So I'm gonna have to find some other avenues. But I don't really have time for that right now. Right now I've got to go to bed. I don't know. But oh my goodness. These guys are gonna keep talking. They always need a little extra excitement in the day. But yeah, I don't really know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know what to say, I don't have a strategy with a lot of this stuff. It's hard to make a strategy when I'm hitting, roadblocks on the online store. It's hard to make a strategy when I'm, with the podcasting. It's like God only knows what's actually happening. I don't think I paid anybody for traffic recently on the ones that are getting traffic, but they do tend to be on more esoteric kind of spiritual type topics and about like cannabis and stuff like that. So maybe that's why, because people just want to know about that kind of stuff. But I don't really know. Like, I don't really fully understand it. But I'll probably just focus more attention there if it's making money, it's making money, Like, it doesn't add up, though. If it's saying, like, 13 cents a day, 14 cents a day, and it's at $15.95, that makes no sense to me. Because that would take, like, let me see. How long would it take to make $15.95? 13 cents. That's 122 days. And that's if it was 13 cents a day. It doesn't make 13 cents every single day. There's days that are 0 or less than that. So that would be, if you even like double, triple that, that's like about a year to make $15. That doesn't sound right to me. Because the ambassador ads weren't even available up until like March when this switch happened. So it has to be sometime after March, because I wasn't even eligible for ambassador ads for the first 60 days. Because you have to have had the traffic for 60 days to qualify. And if it's like from mid-March to mid-April to mid-May, maybe that makes sense about what was happening May 17th. Because maybe it was about March 17th or so when, I noticed that Spotify was making the switch. And maybe since that was the podcast I couldn't log out of the other day for like quite a few days, maybe that's what was happening. Maybe I couldn't log out of it because, it was updating something. I don't really know. I really don't know at all. But, I don't know, guys. This is confusing. This is a confusing thing. The numbers don't add up to me, but it sounds to me that the money is based on 60 days. 60 days since about March 17th or so until about May 17th. That seems to be about the time frame. But I don't know why there was so much traffic on May 17th. I didn't do anything particular, but it seems like maybe there's some algorithm that every 60 days it pushes a bunch of traffic, gets you a bunch of money from the past days. But I don't understand these numbers. Like, they don't make any sense. Because it shows you how many people listen. And if that's per 1,000, if you're getting $10 per 1,000, that means to have $15.95, that's about $10. Yeah, if that's per, because that's not per listener, that's per, So yeah, the amount of all-time plays doesn't even out. Like, the amount of all-time plays shouldn't even be... Let me see. 15... Let me see. Yeah, the amount of all-time plays, that doesn't even out either, so... I don't know. I need to figure out what's going on with the data for some of these. Some of this situation here, because it is not making any sense to me. Either I really don't understand how to read the stuff about analytics, and I'm pretty certain that I do. Like, it shows the amount of total plays. It shows the amount of... So I guess it's top episodes. it shows the amount of top episode plays, but I don't know if that means that those are the only ones played. It's just the top episodes being played. So, and there's one episode that seems to be getting a lot of daily traffic. Like over the last 2 months or so, it seems like almost every single day multiple people were playing that episode. So there might be something to that topic. But it's an old episode. It's one of my more popular episodes, and let me see how long ago this is from. It's so old. Like, I know it's old. Like, it's really old. It's so old I forgot about it. My Wi-Fi's screwing up now. It's really old, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. I don't know. This is a weird process. It's kind of frustrating. It's kind of fun, but it's like a little frustrating because I can't figure out exactly what's going on. But I don't know. If that's what's getting me traffic, I need to figure out why and maybe post more along those lines. But I don't really know why all of a sudden it got so popular. Like, I don't understand that. Episode ratings. It's the most popular episode I have. And it's from August 28th of 2022. So, I don't know why it's so popular. And yeah, it's my number 1 ranking episode. It's getting plays every single day almost. For over a year. If I look at all time, yeah, pretty much ever since I posted it, almost every single day it's getting multiple plays. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I did. And the median play time isn't even that long. People aren't even listening to the whole thing. They're listening to about 20% of it consecutive minutes. It says with the episode demographics, there's not enough information. It gives you episode demographics that's new. It says gender, age, geographic location for it's Spotify only for that specific episode. And it's not giving me any other information. And as far as ad impressions, I mean, May 17th was probably the highest day of ad impressions, where I got 13. And if I choose for the last 90 days, the highest I got was March 4th, 24 ad impressions. I don't know, guys. It has estimated earnings. Like, even on the highest day, on March 24th, 2023, I made 25 cents on the highest day. So I guess it adds up if it's like a few cents here and there. I think it really adds up, but it seems like it's only one episode. It's adding up from one episode. I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. But I guess that one episode is carrying this whole other podcast. I need to figure out what the heck I did. what the heck I recorded and do more of that, I guess. I'll see what happens this week if I record a lot more of those episodes. I want to see what's going to happen if I do that. I don't know if I will, but if I do, I want to see what will happen. If I go all the way back to that date, what did I say, August something? August of 2022. What day did I say? Dang it. I don't know what day I said. I can't find it. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. You tell me. It's not like any of these other episodes are doing all that good. I don't get like a whole ton of daily traffic. And my traffic is coming from one episode pretty much, so. What I might do over this next week is take this most popular episode, so that was from, it should be easy to remember because it was my brother's birthday. Yeah, so take my most popular episode, kind of chunk it out into similar topics and see what happens. I don't really know. I mean, maybe it's the backlinks. I put some backlinks in there from, it's my links. These are all my links. It's not even linked to the specific YouTuber that I was talking about. I mentioned their name, their first and last name, and that they're on YouTube and Instagram, and I didn't even put their links on there. I have my own link for my own podcast. I have my own YouTube channel link. I have my own blog link. I have my own Instagram link. I have my own Gmail contact. I have my own affiliate link. I have another product link that I'm not an affiliate with, that is just a product I liked. But yeah, no backlink even for that person. So I don't know why that episode, an 18-minute episode, is doing that well. But yeah, if let me see. That one has an ad in it. I don't know. I really don't know. It's confusing. What's this? I don't know what this other thing is at the very bottom. And then, my gosh, is there a way to make it so Windows doesn't keep trying to restart my computer? Because whenever it restarts, it just like kicks me out of all my tabs. If I go to episode analytics, is it going to give me anything? Yeah, it's the same thing I just talked about. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make a couple weeks worth of episodes based on relatively similar content and see if that's what people are biting at, because I don't really understand what it is. It's a money-making episode, so I guess people who tune into this podcast, they like that episode. I don't know why they're coming to my podcast to listen to an episode about somebody else, but I don't know. I don't even know what I said. Like, I don't even remember. Maybe I'll listen to it tonight. But yeah, that's it. $15.95. Like, that's the only new money that I've seen pop up, other than like a $50 Amazon return. But that doesn't count as far as like side hustles or income streams. So I guess of all the things I'm trying to work on, this is the only one that's kind of panning out. I'm gonna play around with what I've learned from the analytics and see what I can do to make it, to see if I, in the next 60 days, I guess, because they evaluate every 60 days, it seems. I'm gonna see what I can do. Now, I'm not gonna go jack that person's content. But I do want to do is, see what it is that I said. Because if people are only listening to like 20% of the episode, it's 20% of 18 minutes. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like 3 minutes. People are listening to 3-something minutes. Like about 3.5 minutes of this episode. And that's counting the intro, little tune. It's 18 minutes counting the intro tune, the outro tune, and the ad. So it's actually less than 18 minutes. So they're listening to maybe like less than 3.5 minutes on average. I don't know, guys. Whatever, I'll take it. It's free money, but I gotta figure it out. Maybe I can replicate it and do something more. I guess we'll have to see. That's all I got for now. I thought this would be a shorter episode. I didn't plan on going into the podcast and analytics and looking at stuff, but I did. So, it doesn't even make consistent sense. And it looks like every 60 days I'm going to have to reevaluate. So, man, I wish it was shorter than 60 days. Like, they do kind of give you like a little gauge of like how you're doing. But it seems like those are the topics people are interested in, is stuff about like self-care, journaling, stuff about, cannabis, psilocybin, meditation, cults, religion, organized religion, spirituality. Those seem to be pretty hot topics right now. It's probably because of the state of things. Like, people are stressed out and overwhelmed, and they want some kind of relief, and they're looking to something higher than the government or whatever it may be. But I don't know, I'm gonna keep plugging away. It's about to be Monday, so I'm about to get ready for that. And otherwise, I thought I was gonna go to bed earlier. I need to get to sleep. It's almost 11. All right. Thanks for listening.